Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Commerce Tutorpedia. In this video, we are going to discuss calculation of standard deviation for grouped data. In my early video, I have already covered calculation of standard deviation for ungrouped data. If you have not watched that video, I would request you all to go through my playlist and definitely watch that video. Thank you. Now let us start discussing this chapter with the methods with the help of which we are going to calculate standard deviation for grouped data. By the grouped data, what we mean is in continuous frequency distribution. So there are three methods. First one is the actual mean method, second is the assumed mean method, and the third is the step deviation method. Okay, and we will understand these concepts or these methods directly with the practical questions. So let us start with the first method, that was the assumed mean method, or actual mean method. So calculation of standard deviation under actual mean method has following steps. So the first step is to calculate mean with the formula sigma fm upon sigma f. Then we have to calculate deviations from mid values. And third step is to multiply frequency with the deviations. Then we need the square and the summation of all f d square. And finally, we will reach to standard deviation by using this formula, that is under root sigma f d square upon n. Okay. Now let us apply all these steps in the practical question in order to understand it much better way. So this is the class intervals, okay, and we have been given with frequencies corresponding to these class intervals. So the first thing that is required was mean. So for the mean we require mid value. So the mid value will be calculated as in the interval 10 to 20 we can see the mid value is 15. In 20 to 30 we are having the mid value as 25. Then from 30 to 50 we can see the mid value is 40. 50 to 70 we are having 60, and 70 to 80 we are having 75 as our mid value. Now we require fm, sigma fm. So for that we need to multiply frequency with the mid value. So 15 into 5 is 75, 25 into 8 is 200, 16 into 40 gives us 640, right? 480, and 75 into 3 is 225. So let us sum all these values. We will get 1620. Okay, so when we will put this value in the formula, we will get, under the first step, we will get the value of mean as 1620 divided by sigma f. We are having sigma f as 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 8 is 29 plus 8, okay, and 3, okay, alright. The value for sigma f is 40. So the value of mean that we obtain is 40.5. okay. Now coming to the next step, we need to calculate deviation from mid values. Okay, so I am taking D over here. So D is calculated when we subtract our mean value from the median. Okay, so the value that we will get here will be minus 25.5, next will be 15.5, minus 0.5, then this is plus 19.5, and the last one is 34.5. okay, now we require the multiplication of FD in the next step. So FD means this into this. So the value that we will get is minus 127.5. I am using my calculator. 8 into minus 15.5 will give us minus 124.0. The next value will be minus 8, then plus 156, and the last one will be plus 103 plus 0.6. okay, so the last thing is FD square. So let us square the values of deviation and we will multiply it with f, or you can simply square these values also. So the value that we will get here is 3251.25. Decimal makes question a very complex one, but I think if you are having a calculator, then it will be a very easy process for you guys, as I am also using calculator. 43042 and the last one is 3570.75. okay, so we need summation of these values, and after summing these values we will obtain 11790 as our value for FD square. Now the final step is to calculate, fifth step is to calculate standard deviation, and we will put all the values in this formula. So under root of sigma FD square, we have got 11790 as sigma FD square, and we have to divide it by n, and n in this question is, what is the n? 40, right? So the value that we will get here is 17.168. all right, so I hope this method is pretty clear to you guys. Now let us move to next method, that was the assumed mean method, and the step that we need, this method also contains 5 steps, and first step is to calculate the mid values, and we will in the second step we will calculate the deviation from the mid values with this formula, that is mid value minus my assumed mean. okay, then we have to find FD. The formula is pretty same up to 4th point, but in the 5th the standard deviation is calculated as under root sigma FD square upon n minus sigma FD upon n whole square. So according to the first step we require m, so m will be the same as in the previous question here, 15, 25, 40, 60 and 75. Now we require deviation. We have to assume a mean. all right, so we are assuming 40 as our assumed mean. okay, so when we will subtract our assumed mean from the mid value, the first answer that we will get is minus 25, and we will follow the same procedure with other mid values as well. Minus 15, 0, then 20 and 35. all right, then we need to multiply f to d. The values that we will obtain here is minus 125, then minus 120, 0, 20 and 35, and the final step is FD square. FD square is very easy, 3125, 120, 1800. okay, then 0, 3200, f into d square. okay, and 3675. So after summing all these values we will obtain this as our answer. Now let us put the values in the final formula, that is standard deviation under assumed mean is calculated as under root of sigma FD square upon n. FD square, sigma FD square is 11800 divided by n. N here is 40 minus sigma FD. okay, sigma FD is 20 upon n is 40 square. So the value that we will obtain here will be under root 294.75, and in the decimal form we will get 17.168 as our answer, which is the same that we have obtained in the first step. okay, now the last method that we are having here is step deviation method. This contains 6 steps. In the first step we have to calculate m and d from the mid value. Then we have to calculate as d dash. D dash is calculated as deviation upon mid class intervals or class size, you can say. Third is the fd dash. Fourth is fd dash square. Then we have to sum all these values in fourth point. And the final formula to calculate standard deviation under grouped series or data is under root sigma fd dash square upon sigma f minus sigma fd dash upon sigma f whole square into c. Now, according to the steps, the first thing that is required is obviously we have to calculate m. M gives us 15, 25, 40, 60 and 75. Okay, so d will be calculated. Divide the deviation. Okay, deviation have been taken from the value 40. I am taking d as the 40. So the value that we will obtain is minus 25 minus 15, then it will be 0, then it is plus 20 and 35. All right, then we require to calculate d dash. Okay, so divide the deviation by a common factor denominator, and I will take c as 5. Okay, so what I am doing is d upon c. So when you will do this, you will obtain here the value minus 5, minus 3, 0, plus 4 and plus 7. Okay, now the third step require fd dash. So fd dash is multiplying the frequency values to the d dash value. 5 5 is 25, that gives us minus 25, minus 24. Then here we are having 0, 32 and 21, and we also require summation of all these values, that will give us plus 4. Okay, and the last step here is fd dash square. So the value is 125 here, f into d dash square. 72, 0, 128 and 147. Summation of all these values gives us 472. Now let us put all these formula in the sixth step, that will give us standard deviation, and the values will be fd dash square upon 472 upon sigma f is, what is the sigma f? Sigma f is 40, that gives us n only. So okay, minus 4 upon 40 square into c. Okay, I have taken c as 5. So when we will calculate this, we will get under root 11.8 minus 0.01 into 5, and the final answer that we will obtain is 17.168. that is the same answer that we have got in first and the second method. So that is it for today, guys. I hope I was able to make you understand calculation of standard deviation for grouped data. So we will, in the next video, we will understand a new chapter. We will start a new chapter from our book NCERT class 12th. So till then, guys, I would request you all to please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.